Hello everybody. Today's video will be an introduction to what are known as bumps. Now, what is a bump? Well, as they call it, a bump. Uh, well, it's a way of playing shout music. It's basically that. Now, we've already covered what shout music is and how to play the basic pattern. There's a few more things we have to cover before we get into bumps. One is common licks that are often played in the Black gospel tradition, African American gospel church tradition. One of them, well, most of them are centered around the blues scale. Majority of the common ones, I should say. For example, one would be, well, I should probably clarify this. A lot of times people play these things when they want to sound churchy or when their pastor is ending a phrase or saying something that is more to the point or is on a point, specific point, like the period in the sentence. And sometimes during shout music. Now, I say sometimes because a lot of times it really doesn't fit well when you're playing shout music. Those of you who have played shout music know that sometimes the licks that you thought sound good, when you hear recording, they don't really sound exactly correct. That's because they're inappropriate they're playing at the wrong time. But that's a whole nother topic. But first lick. That's the 4, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 3, 1. Another one involves, that's the first one. Another one involves grace notes going from 4 to 5, flat 3 to 4, then flat 3 to 1. So you have, now those are the two of the basic ones. The one from the blues scale that you've already heard before may have been. That's popular enough that I don't need to explain it. Now, the one that I see most common when people are playing bumps or about to play bumps, technically not as an actual performance, is the flat 3, 1, 6, 5. Now, some people play it faster. Or however you do it. But that is typically what is happening. Is that I'm doing this one-handed, so forgive me. But this brings about the concept of bumps and how to structure bumps, how to choose chords to fit whatever it is you're going to play. Now, most bumps, this is the 4-minute mark, I hope, begin with what's called a tonic-centered chord structure. Tonic-centered chord structure, not the same as tonality, not the same as diatonicism. What I mean is the tonic is present in every chord. In this case, the tonic is A flat. So when you hear people playing something, well, I'm doing this one hand. I can't really do it one-handed, but someday I'll practice more. But the root of both these chords, the diminished 7 and the tonic, as well as the 4 and the dominant 7, all are based on the A flat. I haven't moved away from the A flat. Now, with the 2 hands, you could probably add some sort of other pattern, but most of the time, we might have heard down, down. I messed it up. Well, yeah. A lot of times, those chords are all tonic centered. Even if they go away from the chord, away from the tonic briefly, it still stays in the key. Because this is the 2 chord. Notice that what I did there? Tonic chord, 2, tonic, first inversion, 4 chord. The bass is playing 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can do a lot of things, especially when you're incorporating the traditional gospel shout pattern with bumps. Now, for instance, the bass line goes, or you can modify it however you want to. However you want to do it. But if you combine certain things like adding dominant 7ths to the progression, now this is extremely basic. This is for people who have never played this before. Never played this stuff before. All your chords, as you're practicing this, should be within 1 octave. That's not to say you're not going to start using the whole keyboard, but as you're practicing and learning how to do this, stay within 1 octave. Get a feel for how different progressions feel in your hands, and in every key. Learn in every key, every single key. Don't just get comfortable in one key, because that's the trap that musicians fall into. Yeah. So, in short, there are other things that you can do, but tonic-centered progressions are progressions that always contain the tonic in all the chords. Now, this is not just a gospel thing. You can do this in jazz. All those chords contain A flat, but that did not sound like a traditional gospel song. So those are all tonic-centered progressions. Also considered a form of reharmonization. So if you ever get a chance, go over to Benny Ramos's channel, Benny Ramos, and he has a lot of great videos over there. Make sure to give him a shout out, and hope you enjoy this. Hope you learned something. If anything was unclear, just comment in the section below, and I'll try my best to clarify or elucidate anything that isn't entirely clear. All right. Thank you. Bye.